Good morning, Year 9s. I hope you're all staying safe and keeping well in these uncertain times. I'm really excited to be announcing today that you can now access GCSE Pod. GCSE Pod has been available to Year 10s for a while to help them with learning everything they need to in time for their GCSEs next year. The reason we're launching this with Year 9s today is to help you with the poems that your English teacher has asked you to look at and research at this current time. The 5 poems, some of you I might have 6 to look at, your English teacher has given you are to help you learn the poems that you will need to know by the time you sit your GCSEs in 2 years' time. All you need to do is download the GCSE Pod app to your smartphone or your tablet, and once you have the app, you just log in using a really simple username and password. That username is simply your first name dot surname, and then the password is Swinton01. That's no capital letters, Swinton01. No spaces. No spaces in your name, first name dot surname. Once you're logged in, you'll be introduced to a whole range of subjects, areas that you can access. Your teachers in other subjects might want you to use this too. But the reason we're giving you access to this early and from now is so that you get the opportunity to get some inside information, giving you a head start on what you will need to know by the time you sit your GCSE English Literature. First things first, you log on to English Literature. Once you've clicked on that, you will be given quite a few options. But within that, you need to find poetry. Within poetry, you don't want unseen, and you don't want love and relationships, because we don't do love and relationships at Swinton. We do power and conflict. So click on the power and conflict icon, and that will take you to 15 poems. We're not asking you to look at all the poems yet, but we want you to get a head start. So we've given you 5 different poems. Your English teacher will have given you 5 different poems to start having a look at, maybe even 6. What you need to do is to find the names of those poems that your English literature teacher has given you, and click on the links for those. You will see 5 videos for each one. They're not very long. They will only take you about 15 minutes to watch, and they just give you a real insight into each poem, what the poet was thinking, a bit of background information, some more about the language. As your English teacher will have definitely told you, poetry is not scary. Poetry can be easy because it's all about your personal interpretation. What do you think it means? What do you think the hidden meaning is? What might that word suggest? What could it mean? These are a guide to help you get better at poetry. Once you've done them, you can access all sorts of other things. You can have a little browse. If you've got any questions regarding your actual GCSE Pod account, you need to direct those via email to Miss Aspinall. If you have any questions regarding the English literature content, the things that I've talked to you about today, then send an email to me. I hope you get onto this, no problems. You should have received an email with all the detail of your login. I hope I haven't spoke too quickly during this video, because I know I'm very good at that. And I hope you're staying safe, and welcome to GCSE Pod.